Hello.
Hi.
What's up, people? This is the Nonsensored podcast. I'm your host, Donnie.
I'm Miranda. What?
Good for you.
What are you looking like that for?
I don't know. Miranda. I don't know. Look, I gotta cut up every intro.
You can suck it.
Huh? I can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't. I'm not skilled. Anyways. We are back. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great time. We are having a great time as well.
Guess what, Donnie?
What?
We're in the double digits.
We are, yay!
We're in the double digits.
This is our 10th
double digits
production of the Nonsense podcast. So,
wow.
Yes, ever since we started creating this in May of
this year.
Yeah, this year. What date? I forgot what the date was.
May something.
Yeah, it was May something. It was after my birthday. So
hold on, look. I can look. Hold on. It was. I don't know if I put the date. No, I didn't put the date. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh well. Wait.
I've been putting the date.
You know where we can get the date from? The actual video.
Yeah, but it's deleted.
Wait, we deleted our actual video. No.
Oh, on the YouTube channel.
On YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yep. We're smart.
We are. Very. That's what you get.
But we're in the double digits. Can't believe it. I can't believe we actually stuck with it. Everybody said that we wouldn't.
Very.
Right, Marissa? Producer? Yeah, our producer is here. Whatever.
That's what we talk about. Yeah. Make our vision blurry. Excellent.
But yeah. All right. So let's get into the podcast.
All right. Let's get it right.
All right. Weekly recap.
I'm
going
to start first. I took the initiative to start first.
We should do a noise like weekly recap. It's a weekly recap.
This is our weekly recap. So it's basically echoing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna work around that. One of these days.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Weekly recap. Basically, you guys get to catch up with us on how we did throughout the week before the production of this video. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I got a little bit spicy story.
Oh,
remember that interview I had? I think
the Popeyes interview.
Yeah. Wasn't an interview.
What was it?
Okay.
What do you mean?
All right, so I guess I should have read through the clues and stuff like that because you're supposed to get an email back saying that you have an interview scheduled for X amount of time. I didn't get an email, but what I did get was a response back in the form of a SMS, a text message, back to my phone. So all the addresses and stuff were correct, times were correct, but as soon as I got there, I met the manager. I said, I'm here for an interview. So I sat down, but she was like, did I send you an email? I was like, I didn't really get an email. I got like a text message.
Did you show it to her?
No, but I could have. I was going to, but she was like,
alright.
But she was like, okay, so I usually set the the interviews, right? So what I actually got was like, she actually was like, okay, it's not an interview, but go ahead, tell me about yourself, stuff like that. So I did that. Mm-hmm. So, but the thing was, basically the end result was, it wasn't really a yes, but it wasn't a no. So I'm still waiting on, I guess, maybe a recruiter, basically her boss, call me back, things like that. See about where it is they can place me throughout the Germantown, Gaithersburg area.
Cool. Yep. Well, that's cool that she interviewed you anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was it? What was it that you were communicating about, or who were you even communicating to if it wasn't her?
I don't know, whatever it was from Indeed.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That's where I got my leads from. Because I was simply just applying for being a cashier. Like everywhere else, like I know I was a shift lead before. Mm-hmm. I had shift lead experience, but nobody was looking for that. So, but the one place I was looking for, what I actually used to do, cashier. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. So I did the application, sent my resume and things like that. I be honest with you, I went in a little ill prepared because I didn't really have like a paper resume for myself to show her in case she needed it.
Oh.
Yeah, but luckily for me, she didn't ask for one, so I was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Hopefully you get it. That would be cool.
Oh, I hope so too. Oh boy, I'm tired of sitting around. I ain't gonna lie. It's getting kind of
Getting old.
Not only that, it's just getting kind of grim because at least it's up next month.
What's going on with your? Oh, are you guys renewing it?
We have to, but then we have to. We're kind of behind.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna edit
So
that part out.
What happens?
What? Huh?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We don't put that in there.
Yeah.
What happened with your the gaming thing?
It's still going on. I just took a break from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They emailed me about another sponsorship, but at this point in time, I think I'm just gonna step away from it for a bit until I'm actually ready to, because I still don't have like a lot of viewers yet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need some.
True.
Yeah, for me to, However, I did get paid for that last sponsorship. It wasn't enough, but I got paid for it. So
that's good.
Yeah, sponsorship works, but it was only like $20.
But hey, that's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, but
that's
it was like
$20 in your pocket.
Yeah, but it was like out of $1,900. I could have got more.
They gave you 20. You could have got $1,900, and they gave you 20.
Well, yeah,
per foot.
Yeah. Okay. How sponsorship works is you advertise the game on your stream. And they create a link for you, so then they can use that link when they want to make in-game purchases. Some part of that money that they use to make those in-game purchases come to you as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
so it depends on how many people click your link and stuff.
And
Gotcha.
I can make the in-game purchases myself, which also helps with the sponsorship, but I chose not to because I wanted to know about the game first. Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Cool.
Yep. That's all. But enough about me. What about you?
See, did anything happen interesting to me this week? I don't think so. My life is so boring. Like I really don't do anything except go to work and come home and do my home things and then go to bed every day.
I don't blame you.
Like I really don't. My life is not interesting at all. This is the most interesting part of my week is doing this podcast. That's really like it's so sad, but that's the truth.
I'm doing this with you, so I understand.
Yeah. So I can't. Nothing really sticks out. Everybody's been good. Work's been good.
Yeah. No news is good news.
Versus getting on my nerves still, usual.
But we still love her though.
Yeah.
You just gotta say. You can say it back though. You can say it back though. But you can say it back though. But you can be nice to say it back though.
I've been nice to you enough.
I appreciate that. I said I love you. Just say it. You can say it back.
Later.
I'll say it later.
You say it later. You don't want it on the camera. That's what it is. Come on now, fall for my advances. Get out, move for love.
Okay, shut up.
Understood. Damn. All right, I hate you. You already know I don't. Where's your proof?
You just said I love you.
Am I getting on your nerve for 5?
Yeah, you are.
My bad. Did
we do our love hate?
Sure.
Do you have a love hate?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You go first.
Want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. I love true crime documentaries.
I see.
I do.
You watch those a lot.
I love them. I love true crime documentaries. I love like court cases. I'm obsessed. I watch it all the time.
What was that one you were just watching just now?
It was like a documentary about some case. This guy, he killed this little girl or something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It was just like a random YouTube channel that popped up. Just came on. But yeah, I love that. I love those. I think they're so interesting. It's like so sad, but it's like so fascinating at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like how people think they're actually gonna get away with that shit and stuff. It's like crazy, and it's interesting to me. I don't know. I would love to be like a crime scene investigator or something like that, but that's a lot of school, and I don't have time for that shit. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of patience too.
But yeah, I love true crime documentaries, and I hate cleaning my house.
Me too.
I hate cleaning my house because I have ADD, and like today has been like really bad. Like I'll start doing one thing, and then I'll think of my head of something that I have to do. So I'll stop doing that one thing, and I'll do the next thing. Then I have to come back and do the first thing, and then I think of something else that I have to do, and I do that. It's a lot.
ADD kind of has like a play on words, because you got to think about it. ADD, because you're addicted to doing something, but the word addiction has ADD in the beginning of it. Mm-hmm. Oh boy! All right, no, don't mind me.
And I just don't want to. Like sometimes I just don't want to do it. Like, can somebody else come clean my house for me? I don't want to do it. I don't want to wash the dishes. I don't want to mop the floors. I don't want to sweep. I don't want to do none of that. Just do it for me.
But I do want a clean house.
I know.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to have a clean house, because if not, it's going to be dirty, and who wants to see a dirty house?
Right.
So
I don't want to see any more, you know what I'm saying, creepy crawlies coming in, trying to inhabit my own space. So, like...
Well, my house is like bug central anyway.
Oh, yeah, because you live near...
I think because I'm on the bottom floor, so all the bugs just like come in my house. But like there's always a spider or a centipede or a fly in my house. It's so annoying, and I keep my house relatively clean, but it's always in here. So annoying.
You said bottom floor? Is there a bottom floor? There's a bottom to this bottom floor?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm on the bottom floor.
You're on the... Oh, okay. All right.
I'm right by like grass and trees and shit.
And woods and bushes and...
Yeah. So that's probably why.
I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a snake in there.
Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me that. I don't want no damn snake in here.
You don't have to have one in here, but you can have one out there.
Yeah, out there. They can stay out there. That's fine. But don't come in here.
I didn't tell you about that time I saw a snake outside.
Outside here?
Nah. In my neighborhood? No. Man.
How big was it?
Oh, man. That joint was...
It was a big snake?
It was a long... Yes. That joint was...
Where'd you see it at?
You know that part where you walk before you get to the stairs that comes down to my house?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You saw it there?
Mm-hmm. It was plain sight.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. I look.
You think it was somebody's pet? Or was it a snake from outside?
No, it was a wild snake.
Oh, hell no.
I knew, because you can't have that type of snake as a pet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I would have to move.
Man. I told Stephanie, I was like, Stephanie, did you know that there was a snake there?
Oh, hell no.
Because that joint was like, it was just slithery. Like, that joint was like coiled up like this. And I was like, wow, it's long. And it's coiled up. That means it can get longer. It can elongate itself from one part of that, one compartment of that door to the next. Yeah, it was that long.
No, I would have to move.
I had to jump over. I was like, oh.
Yeah, if I ever see a snake in here, like a big ass tarantula spider, or a fucking mouse, or a bat or something, I'm moving.
What about a tarantula mosquito?
What the fuck is a tarantula mosquito?
I think I'm saying the name of it wrong, but it's an actual bug, right? That actually chases after tarantulas, and they actually bully the fuck out of them, and they eat them. They eat tarantulas.
Well, they can eat them outside. Don't eat them in my house.
Well, luckily for you, you don't have to worry about it because they're not here. But imagine if we did have them.
Yeah, I don't want those. They can stay outside. Go away. I don't want anything in my house. No.
Understood. I'm sorry. Okay.
Alright, go ahead, Donnie.
Alright, so I love... This is going to be strange.
Okay.
I love boxing.
Boxing? That's not strange considering.
Oh, yeah. Well, I used to train under my dad when he was a professional boxer. And
his dad is like a legit boxer.
Well, he was a legit boxer. Mm-hmm. He was a heavyweight champion at one point.
You want to say what his name is? So people can look it up.
No.
he's like, I don't want to give him no clout.
Yeah, he's so famous enough. He's already on search.
But he is. He's actually a legit like former famous boxer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't know that.
It's just that he fought Klitschko twice and lost both times. But I mean, that's kind of understandable considering my dad started late. He started at 27, but Klitschko started at 16. So, but he was also able to go 12 rounds with the guy, and I was like, wow, that's impressive. Yeah. Because although it was kind of inevitable when I actually watched the fight myself, He was. I think he was kind of stalling whatever those 3 minutes that was passing. So, but the reason why I like it. The reason why I like it is because it's a sport that I can relate to. I don't watch a lot of football. I don't watch a lot of basketball because it has to do with a lot of back and forth. I like, and I'm not really too big on teamwork either. I kind of like that one-on-one.
You don't like teamwork?
Not really. I don't like having to rely on other people just so we can win. I don't like that.
True.
I really don't. I'm a selfish guy. If I'm going to win, I'm going to win on my own accord. If I lose, it's my fault too. I want everything to be about me. Yeah. So, what do I hate? What do I hate? I don't hate a lot of stuff. What do I hate? Alright, I'll give you one. I hate bugs.
I said that already.
Did you?
Well, kind of.
You said you hate cleaning your house.
Yeah, but then I said I hate bugs.
Oh, so you
got two. But you can say it.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna say
we can have a mutual. We can have a mutual hate for bugs.
I'm gonna say something else because I'm touching the mic with my lips. I'm gonna say something else.
Just say we can have a mutual hate for bugs.
Okay, we can have a mutual hate for bugs.
Say something else if you want to say it.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna keep the bug. There's a reason why I hate bugs.
Why do you hate bugs?
There was one in particular that used to terrify the mess out of me as a child.
What kind?
Let me paint a picture real quick first, so you see if you know how to.
Okay.
So I remember during that whole day, there was like this bug that was stuck in a window screen, and I was a child when this happened. I was living on somewhere in DC, right? It was this long, and it had like 4 legs, but it also had wings.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
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 You know what it is now?
No, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't. I don't like it.
We thought it was a spider. Wasn't a spider.
What was it?
It was a praying mantis.
Oh yeah, those things freak me out.
Bro, the way they just
those things freak me out. Everybody thinks they're so like cool. No, they're freaky looking. Looks like a freaking leaf, and it's just weird.
Wait, they look like leaves to you?
Yeah, they can like adjust their colors to their surroundings. Like,
oh yeah, they can do that. Okay.
They can like.
You do?
What's your story about a praying mantis? Rich has a story about a praying mantis. All right, tell your story.
Let's see.
Sorry, I just ate popcorn.
All right.
So one day I went to the park with the kids, and I was standing under a tree, and one landed.
No.
And it just crawled on my face.
Oh no! Was it big?
Yeah, it was big and
praying mantises are huge.
Oh hell no! Yeah, you would be on your own.
I was like, yeah, I'm going home.
Even down to the baby praying mantises are huge. They can come up to like right here.
I don't think hurt people.
They don't hurt people, but I don't want one on me. Like, stay the heck over there. I don't want you on me, and I don't want you near me. Go away.
I don't want nothing on me that can take on the like of bees that are like this. What are they called? No, they're just called bees, but they're like this big and fat. I seen a video of a praying mantis. Some guy actually took a bee that was like attached to it like a pitchfork. He let it fly around the praying mantis, and the bee and the praying mantis were basically just going at each other. It was a feeding warning because the praying mantis was actually. They can actually bend their arms backwards this way just so they can grab from behind themselves. It's like they don't have any bones.
No, ew, that's gross.
Yeah, so when he actually grabbed the bee, he was actually feeding on the bee while the bee was trying to fly away. That shit was crazy.
Ew. Yeah. Bugs are just like, what is their purpose? I'm trying to like figure out, like, I get bees, their purpose is like honey and pollinating and whatever. What is the fucking point? Can you tell me what is the point of a roach?
What's the point of a roach?
What is their point?
Well,
what is their use? What is the fucking
roaches usually live like underground. So like
I know, but why do we need roaches?
We don't need roaches.
So why are they here? Why do we need a fucking roach? They're just here to irritate me.
Yeah, they're the evil spawn of the world.
They're here to irritate me. They're here to like make me sick to my stomach.
I'm gonna tell you some of the bugs we do need, and it's kind of sad because some of them we need spiders. We do need spiders. Spiders eat other bugs. We need bugs that eat other bugs. So we need spiders. We need those centipedes that you see randomly in your house.
I don't like centipedes.
I don't like.
I would rather have 10 spiders in my house than one fucking centipede. They freak me out. Like, first of all, they're freaking huge all the time. I see them in my house all the time. They're not like little, like they're fucking huge, and they have like 18,000 legs, and they're fast as fuck.
18. That's accurate. 18,000.
They freak me out. I don't like them.
With that many legs, they have to be fast.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't like them. They're gross.
I think we need praying mantises too. I don't really know the purpose of them, but they're there to wait on other type. Like, but they feed on the wrong type of bugs though, because like we need bees.
I love how we're talking about bugs.
Yeah, you guys had a full
I'm at 23 right now.
How much we hate bugs.
Yeah. We're still on the love hate
segment. We could go.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how we talk. Oh, there's a cute dog outside. This is how we talk.
Yeah. Deal with it.
But yeah, we hate bugs. A mutual hatred for bugs over here.
Yeah, we won't do no
Don't
bugs.
like bugs. So Marissa told me an interesting fact.
What's that?
That I didn't know. That gum's comes from trees. She just looked it up and she told me that. I told her I was gonna share it on the podcast because I was smart. I didn't know that they're from sapodilla trees.
Sapodilla?
Yeah, I thought she was lying, and I said look it up, and then she looked it up, and I was like, if you're wrong, I'm gonna tell people how stupid you are on the podcast today. And then. But she was actually accurate, and I was like, "Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that."
She was actually accurate. It's crazy.
Yeah, that never happens. Usually, she says something stupid like gum is from trees, and it's not true, but it was true.
Or baking flour.
Baking flour. But yeah.
Wow.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
It is cool. That's cool.
Another thing that I want to say is, you know, all those like political memes. Political memes.
Can we not?
I'm not gonna get political about it. It's so hard for me to not talk about. It's really getting hard for me not to talk about it.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not going to talk about it.
I'm about to say, because we traded to the wrong territory. We're gonna get bad before we get.
I'm not gonna talk about it, but I just want everybody to know that it's getting really hard for me to not talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What you think we're going on right now?
I want to talk about it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop recording it when I started?
No, I'm still recording. I was trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how loud you was on the mic.
Am I loud?
No, you're pretty good.
Oh.
You're loud enough.
Oh.
We need more of that.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna go into it. Don't I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
But it's getting really hard for me to not.
Especially if you.
And some of the things that people are posting. They're just so dumb. Like, you're dumb, and I just want to tell you how dumb you are. But this election, I'm trying not to be controversial because last election I was fighting people. We were fighting.
Okay, so did somebody actually post something you didn't like?
Literally, yeah.
That day?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's why I posted what I posted on Facebook, because I was like, oh, it's so hard for me not to comment. I want to comment so bad, but I didn't comment. But I really wanted to.
I bet you did.
Know it's hard for me to not talk.
Oh boy, here comes the producer.
Hi guys.
Time to sabotage. Miranda.
What were you guys talking about a minute ago? Political memes?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any because I'm not paying attention to any of that, because either person to me is a really bad choice. So I don't pay attention to either.
But if you had to choose?
I don't. Neither one. Honestly, if someone was pointing a gun to my head and said you have to pick one, I guess Camilla, whatever her fucking name is, I don't even know, because she's irrelevant. But either one, they're just trash to me. So
Taking a cut.
Taking a cut.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Like when we start getting paid for this, I'm damn sure taking a cut for the stress.
You have to take a bigger cut because you edit a lot.
Well, not necessarily a bigger cut, but no, she doesn't. She finds topics and stuff. Well,
Marissa, shut up.
Well, she provided the camera.
Yeah, I provided the camera. Yes, I do.
She doesn't.
He didn't set it up and then David read stuff. Doing nothing.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have sitting there with your forehead big. Shut up.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna read some Reddit confessions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one kind of.
We're gonna read some Reddit confessions.
Got some juicy ones on here. r/am I an asshole? All right, so we have one.
Let's read the other one first.
No, wait, the other one?
The other one about the divorce.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, that coffee attacked the mess out of me. Y'all hear that? All right, so I heard it. All right, so the one I read about the So this one's from
Juicy.
All right, so this one's from No Bottle 4059.
No Bottle.
That's the name of the person that.
Okay.
We're not gonna bully names here.
Yeah.
Am I asshole? Am I asshole for starting the divorce process after finding out my daughter isn't mine? My life feels like a bad drama show at the moment. For some context, me, 33 male, and my wife, 30 female, have been married for 7 years, and what I thought was our daughter is 3. Looking back, this all started after my wife gave birth to her daughter. She suddenly became a lot more affectionate to me and was a lot more active with me in the bedroom life. She also made my favorite desserts a lot more often. In parentheses, she is a fantastic baker. I, of course, didn't suspect anything since even prior to her pregnancy, there was no signs of cheating, but also possibly could be that that just didn't look close enough to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, this whole fiasco started 2 weeks ago after a day out with my daughter, and she just sat me down in the evening and came clean about the fact that her daughter wasn't mine. Her waterworks, of course, also started, and apparently it was a guy from the gym, and it lasted a month before he disappeared on her after he found out she was pregnant. Honestly, even typing this now, I feel like crying since I thought I did everything perfectly, but she still cheated. I will cry too, sir.
Wow.
Something like this happened to me. I'm doing more than just crying. Look, I'm trying to tell you.
That's okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Wow.
As much as I wish I could say I had a stone face or something, I just started crying, and she tried to comfort me, but I just pushed her away. I felt so disgusted with her. After I had calmed down a bit, I just grabbed my jacket and left for a hotel. And while I was leaving, she just begged and pleaded me to forgive her, that I was the only father her daughter knew.
Well, whose fucking fault is that?
You're not getting enough. No, I'm trying to tell you. I love me some Stephanie. I love her to death, and I don't even want to picture her in that light. But if her or anybody else after that, I'm trying to tell you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. After crying myself to sleep in the hotel the next day, I turned my phone back on, and I had seen she had blown my phone, and I didn't read any of it and just blocked her. After having a bit of breakfast, contacted a lawyer to start the divorce process, and at work, I just asked for some time off, and my boss gave me a month off. That's good. By the evening, my mom and sister were calling me on her behalf and were on her side, and that just hurt me even more. While I'm not proud to admit this, I did drink myself to sleep that night. You know, I can't. I mean, I guess you can't help it sometimes.
I mean, it's upsetting.
I mean, yeah. Maybe in a way, as a way of coping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of. Okay. After that night, I started staying with my best friend, and my mom and sister kept spamming and calling me. Spamming is a form of repetition. Okay.
Yeah.
A few days later, after she probably got the divorce papers, My mom just sent me a long text that, to summarize, was that I should step up and forgive her and not abandon my daughter, and that she would disown me if I went through with the divorce. My own mom?
His mother?
His own mom
would disown him if he went through the divorce. Wanted a divorce, yes, because his wife cheated on him and had a baby with somebody else?
Like, come on now.
What the fuck?
Forgiveness is a virtue, but come on now. Like, really, y'all? Continuing on. My sister and mom are against me divorcing, but my best friend and his wife are saying I have the right to not want to be with her or take care of the kid. And you do have a right, because it wasn't yours to begin with.
Yeah. It wasn't your responsibility.
Right. That was on her.
Yeah.
Now she's not going to have a father to raise the child with. She's going to go fatherless, but that's crazy. That's going to be on hers. I'm splitting on this. On one hand, he needs to put his periods in, because, like, on one hand, I did raise the baby for 3 years. On another, I don't know if I could, in the right mind, raise the reminder of my wife, her affair.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. To put some context, my sister is infertile. Oh. So I think that's also partly why my mom doesn't want me to continue the divorce, since she would lose her grandchild. That's it. That's where it ends.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack here. Okay, so my initial reaction is, that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's hands down.
You made this man think that child was yours for 3 fucking years, and you knew that whole fucking time that was not his child. Not only is it fucked up for him, that's fucked up for the kid. Yeah. The kid's gonna be so confused why this man, if they do decide to get a divorce, why this man was in your life for your 3 years of your life that you thought was your father, and now all of a sudden he's gone, and like, that's fucked up. Like, why would you do that?
It's always,
that's fucked up.
It's that bad.
And where is the child's real father at?
I bet she doesn't know for herself. And the bad part, and the even worse part about that is the fact that he had to find out in a different way other than her telling him.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
That's fucked up.
No.
That's fucked up. People are. I'm gonna tell you right now. If there was any doubt in my mind that Alanis was not David's kid, I would tell David. I would have told David the minute I found out I was pregnant. Be like, look, there's a chance that this kid might not be yours. Right. But I knew that there was no way, and looking at her, there's no fucking way that's his kid. Like, I would never have a kid with somebody and claim that the kid was his if I knew that there was a possibility that the kid is not. Like, that's fucked up on so many levels. You don't do that,
especially for 7 years going down the line.
You're with that guy for a long fucking time. Like, why? If you don't want to be with him, break up with him. Why are you cheating on him and having a kid with somebody else? That's
a lot of time to waste. Imagine there's 365 days in 1 year, except for leap years. Imagine that times 7. That's a lot of days wasted. That's a lot of times wasted on somebody who's just going to outright cheat. Yeah, you got me bent.
And what's up with his mother being on her side? I mean, maybe because like that she loves the kid. She, like you said, the sister is infertile. Maybe she thinks he's infertile or whatever it's called. Infertile. Yeah. Yeah. And so she's like attached to the kid, which I understand. Like, and that's another thing too. Like, he's not the only person that's attached to the kid. The mom's attached to the kid. The sister's attached to the kid. The whole family's attached to the kid. And now all of a sudden the kid is just not his.
He helped raise the child.
Yeah, like,
No. That's my decision to make. I don't fuck everybody who you know what I'm saying, who's against me. You know what I'm saying? Even my own mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's the one that's gonna have to live with it. Yeah. I mean, I think once trust is broken like that, how are you gonna repair it? How are you gonna be with that person that you're with for 7 years that you thought you had a kid with, and all of a sudden the kid's not yours, she's cheating on you. How are you going to move on from that? There's no way that you could still stay in that relationship and it be a healthy relationship. You're always going to think in the back of your mind that she's cheating on you.
Like, people don't realize your actions cause impact.
Yeah.
They could cause an impact on some parts of somebody else's life.
Mm-hmm.
You must be lucky that he didn't off himself because of that. Because I'm pretty sure, he had some dark thoughts.
That's probably why he was drinking.
Yeah.
Because he's so depressed, he just lost his wife and his fucking kid.
Mm-hmm. He wanted to lose that thought. He wanted to
and obviously his family is against him. Is not supporting him, and like
I couldn't.
And if he stays in that relationship, he's probably gonna grow some resentment against the kid, and the kid's gonna know that because he's gonna look at the daughter, and he's gonna remember that his wife cheated on him and had a kid with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a bad thing all around. You need to get a divorce. That's my thing. You need to get a divorce.
Get that
you
divorce.
Leave her. I know it's gonna be hard to leave that child, but it's not your responsibility, and it's not like it's not fair to the child either. Mm-mm. It's not.
That's how homes get broken.
Yeah, it's not fair. But I can. It's hard though. It's hard when you have a child and you love that child. That love is such a different kind of love than any other love that you'll ever feel. And to have that ripped away from you like that, like, I can't imagine like just walking away from Lance. That would be really hard for me. So I don't know like how he could do that, but I think it would be in his best interest to do that, because how are you gonna live with that? Like, it's hard. That's really hard to live with. I don't know. I think
if I ask some of not all my friends, but I know some of my male friends, I know some of them is going to be like, well, she needs a father. If the real
well, then she needs to find the real father. Like, where is the real father at?
What if she doesn't find him? I mean, I understand it's not his responsibility, and I'm not trying to say this. It has to be his, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? But it's just going to be another kid raised without a dad.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, it's a hard choice. I would definitely leave that relationship. The relationship needs to be
over
done.
with. Yeah, it's over.
With the daughter, it's such a hard thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, that's my initial reaction. Just go. Like, separate. But like I said, like, to separate yourself from your child, or who you thought was your child this whole time, like, that's hard. Like, how do you do that? I can't imagine doing that. Like, how do you do that?
Right.
Because I'm sure he loves that kid. His family loves that kid, Like, how do you just walk away from that? Like, I can't imagine.
You have to put so much devotion into a marriage, and you thought that you was the guy for this woman.
And clearly she's not interested in being with you. She wants to do what she wants to do, so let her go and do what she wants to do. And if you're that big of a man and you want to raise that kid, I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah,
like, do that.
Yeah.
Like, but you need to walk away from her, because she is no good.
Nope. Because then she's going to get the chances.
Because that is beyond fucked up.
Yeah, she's going to do it again. I don't put it past that. You have to put it in the mindset that once it's happened the first time, it's going to happen another time.
Yeah.
So that's just it. It's just going to create an infinite loop, unless and the only way to break from that is that you have to break it. So I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. You would. You need to walk away from that relationship. Yeah. It's no good. All right. This is going to be a very long sub. Oh God. Okay, here we go. I apologize in advance for that. I just don't have anyone to share and ask advice. I still can't believe everything happened so fast. Me, 27 male, and my ex-fiance Julie, 27 female, have been dating for 5 years now. We are pretty serious about our relationship up until I am questioning about my choice in women. What the? Okay. I grew up in a big family. My parents have 5 kids. My 2 older sisters, me and my twin sister, and my younger brother. The eldest of us, Aliana, 32, female, was set to marry one of her parents' friends' son, Theo, 36, male. Eliana was very intelligent among all of us. She went to a prestigious college, and it was a pretty big deal since we were from a second world country. She was supposed to marry Theo 10 years ago, but right on the wedding day she ran away. We had no clue where she went to. I assumed she left early in the morning. The wedding was supposed to happen during the afternoon. My second eldest sister, Eleanor, 29, female, was helping with everything around the preparation. My parents didn't want to stress Aliana that day much, so most of the work shifted on Eleanor. Our parents didn't trust me because I was 17, and others because they were young. Eleanor was quite busy as the guests started to arrive. Soon enough, we realized Eliana was nowhere to be found. We called Theo's parents, who hurriedly came over in resort. We rented a resort for the whole day. It was quite expensive since the eldest of both families were getting married. Wow, rented a whole resort.
I'm telling you.
They are panicking because guests started to arrive and they will lose face. I don't. Some of this English is like broken. He must be from another country or something.
We speak broken English.
Suddenly, they targeted Eleanor to be the bride. What? Eleanor be the bride? Eleanor at first tried to reason with them, telling how it doesn't work like that. Duh. But Theo's family was having none of it. It was mainly their idea. My parents chipped in when our grandparents got involved. Theo was silent the whole situation. So you're saying that they want the sister to marry him now? What?
Huh?
Okay.
What?
Did you hear that?
I'm crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. He was a spineless loser. That's what I first thought. But thinking back, he was just shocked as everyone around back then. He left the room, and some of the men family went after him so he wouldn't do anything stupid. Eleanor was forced to get ready. She couldn't run away as there was multiple women keeping an eye on her. She was crying at first, but got scolded by our mother and grandmother for that. They got married. My sister was supposed to enroll in college that year. She was only 19 back then, and I was 17. So was my twin. And the younger of the family was only 12. Theo's parents didn't let Eleanor enroll in college, which left her pretty devastated. They feared that if Eleanor had a chance to run away, she could only visit our family once a month. What? Our parents were sympathetic, but they told her to suck it up, as it wasn't their responsibility after her marriage, their words. Because of that, she stopped talking about her problems to them. She would talk to me about her problems, as all she wanted was mental support. This is very fucking long. Ooh, I'm not reading all of this.
Okay, so let's pick apart this real quick.
Okay, so Theo was supposed to marry the one sister, but the one sister didn't show up for the wedding, so they had the other sister marry him. What the fuck?
So he wasn't leaving without a wife.
So basically, just marry anybody. Just marry somebody. Why do they want him to marry somebody in their family so bad? Like, and why maybe there was a reason the girl didn't show up for the wedding. So why would you want your other daughter to marry him when the one daughter that he was supposed to marry didn't show up? Maybe there was something wrong and she didn't show up because she didn't want to marry him anymore.
It's a long way down to that reason, though. This is a book.
The fuck?
She wrote a book.
Yeah, there's a lot of this to the story, and I really want to know what happened, but that's a lot. Okay, hold on. Theo and Eleanor's marriage wasn't great either. She didn't, what was that word? Graphically explained their lives, but with the pieces of information, I could tell that it was just he was a cold-hearted bastard. I'm not afraid to call him out, even if I see him now. He never acknowledged Eleanor as she wasn't supposed to be his wife in the first place. Well, duh, that's why. He dismissed her. That wasn't supposed to be his wife.
It wasn't?
He earns a lot. He is an engineer and took care of his family as well as his younger sister. 3 months after their wedding, my sister came into our parents' house with a bruised arm. Oh, hell no. She learned that Theo sometimes uses force on her to shut her up, like tightly grabbing her wrist and arms. That's what my sister mentioned. I stupidly confronted him in person that day, which led to a huge argument. Hell yeah, you better confront him. Mm-hmm. I was grounded for meddling in my sister's marriage, and my sister's monthly turned into one visit in 4 months. Eleanor came 6 months later, finally with an obvious baby bump. Eleanor and I talked very rarely after that. She wouldn't tell anyone anything, as she was afraid that I would confront Theo. She can't divorce him, as my parents wouldn't take her in, and the society we are in looks down on a divorced woman. So she learned on working things out with him. Wow. That even those 2 paragraphs, that's a lot to unpack there too. So the husband is beating her, but the family wants her to stay with him, and she told the brother, and the brother confronted him, which he should have, because I'm gonna beat your ass, motherfucker. And then so the family said, basically told her, if you get a divorce, I'm shunning you. And their society doesn't do well with divorced women, so basically she'd be like a piranha and nobody would like her. Fuck that shit. And now she's pregnant and he's beating on her. What the? Oh, this story is juicy. This is a juicy damn story. I'm very invested.
I wish we'd have read this first.
Hold up. Okay, around 3 years ago, Theo left our current city with Eleanor and their 2 sons. So now they have 2 fucking kids. Eleanor was 6 months pregnant with my niece that time. So now they're on the 3rd. They shifted in the capital of our country, which was 10 hours away from our current city. After shifting there, they went in extreme low contact with my family. So basically, he's alienating her from her family and won't let her see them. I met Julie, Theo's younger sister, because of my twin. They are inseparable best friends. Me and my twin didn't have anything in common, so I hung out with her very less and didn't know most of her friends. My twin Lily set me on a blind date with Julie. We clicked and began dating. Since that blind date, I thought I met the one. Clearly, I was wrong. So that whole family's fucked up. Yeah. I proposed to Julie in May. I was saving up for the marriage. I didn't want a big ceremony, just a small ceremony with a few relatives and friends. It'll be less than 60 people. My eldest sister, Eliana, suddenly made contact with us after almost 10 years, which was shocking. She introduced us to her kids and husband. She is married to a lawyer and have 2 girls under 5. I wasn't thrilled to meet them. We went through humiliation due to her sudden cold feet. Fuck yeah. Obviously, she made the right choice, because that dude's a fucking I'm about to say crack abuser and an asshole. So she made the right choice. Yeah. But why did you make the sister marry him? Eliana tried to reason with me when I made it clear that I'm not thrilled to see her again. I also noticed Eliana was very close to Lily and Julie, and I told Julie I am not comfortable with her suddenly being close to my sister. I said it's better if we put boundaries up. She agreed, but didn't keep my words for a long time. Yeah, he's got broken English. I don't understand. My parents threw a welcome dinner for Eliana and my engagement news last week. We were getting tipsy by the end of the party. I didn't drink because that's his English is because I need to drive back to my apartment and I need to drop off Julie and her parents in their house as well. We didn't live together. One point at the dinner, Eliana thanked Julie for helping her run away back then. That because if she didn't listen to her, she might have never met the love of her life, her husband. Julie laughed like crazy by saying she did that for her own benefit as well. They are tipsy and drunk, so they kept talking. Ooh.
I like this.
Boom, boom, boom.
Julie was explaining how she helped Eliana figure everything out. Her mom told her to tried to stop her, but she kept rambling. At one point, she suddenly said, I thought if Eliana ran away, you guys would just deal with it. Because you guys made Eleanor and married her off to Theo. Things didn't go as I planned it would. They caught my attention greatly, so I asked her mother to interrupt her, and she got defensive. Hurriedly took Julie home. I asked Julie a few days later about it. She said she kept avoiding the topic, saying that she was drunk and didn't think before speaking. I gave her an ultimatum. If she didn't tell me about it, I would break off the engagement. She panicked and came over to my apartment to talk. So basically, she wanted her best friend to marry her brother. She knew Eliana wasn't into Theo at all, but she didn't have the guts to say no to their wedding. At one point, she accepts her fate, but Julie encouraged her to find a true man. Julie said she didn't think my parents would drag Eleanor into the mess. She was dumb and stupid. She was 17, just like me. I was angry but kept my composure. I don't get it.
Nah.
Then she dropped the bombshell on me. There's more? Julie tried to break Eleanor and Theo. She wanted Lily as her sister-in-law. Theo is a fairly attractive guy. He had a lot of admirers, but in his student life, Julie went as far as sending his admirers Eleanor's phone number and contact information. She would get harassed daily due to those. My sister stopped using social media long ago. Later, Theo also took her phone away. He thought it was because of his toxic nature, but no, he was doing it because he didn't want anyone to harass his pregnant wife. Julie didn't stop there. She began to talk to Theo's ex-girlfriends and flings to Eleanor. Eleanor would get upset and bring those girls up during arguments, and then Theo would grip her arms and wrists tightly to point it would leave red bruises. It went on for years, and then Theo found out who was telling this whole scheme. He was upset and angry. This is why Theo took Eleanor and their kids, and they went low contact with us because of it. So the sister was... What the fuck?
Oh.
This is a lot. Okay, I'm not even reading anymore. Basically, this family's fucked up. Nobody should have married anybody. The whole thing is just fucked. I'm not reading more because there's a lot more to read. Well, it's not that much more to read, but it's a lot. In conclusion, the family's fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't marry this girl. You did the right thing. Take her ring back. Don't marry her.
Right.
They're fucked up. The whole family's fucked up. Your family's fucked up. Stay single.
Yeah.
Don't marry him. And don't marry them. That's my thought.
But
don't do it.
You're not an asshole.
You're not an asshole for doing that. Take your ring back. Don't marry her. They're crazy. There's a lot of shit going on there.
They're insane. I don't know what to do in that situation.
Don't do it. He did the right thing.
Yeah. What type of family were they anyway?
It has to be like some kind of foreign country.
Yeah, because
it clearly didn't happen in this country because people get divorced here all the time. Nobody shuns you for doing that, and nobody judges you for doing that.
Well, no. To be clear, nobody shuns. And I don't want to bring this type of content to this, but nobody shuns the females for it.
Nobody shuns the males for it either.
Yes, we do. We get shunned all the time.
What?
Yes.
No, you don't.
You want me to tell you a story?
Y'all don't get shunned for shit.
Yes, we do.
Because most of the time it's y'all's fault. Well, it depends on, was it your fault because y'all got a divorce? Because if it was their fault that they got a divorce and he did something wrong and that made them get divorced, then yeah, he should be shunned.
Right. Well, it's the females. They can't do no wrong regardless of the situation.
That's not true. Clearly, that's not true.
Well, clearly it's not true in this story. But you're talking about here in the United States.
No, I'm saying that here in the United States, it's not our belief like in some other cultures that a divorced woman is a liability. Yeah. Like that's not the case here. Like I'm gonna say like in Middle Eastern countries. In African countries, that's the belief that a married, a lot of the time, the married woman that got divorced, people don't want to marry her or be in a relationship with her because they think that she's what is it their belief, Marissa? They think that she's what? She's not pure, or she's still owned by the other man.
The first man. Yeah.
So you can't do that.
Because people in Middle Eastern, well, I speak from experience because I know they only marry people that are pure, like never been touched. They never went on, if they went on dates, it would be chaperoned. They wouldn't be alone unless it was their wedding night. They had to be pure.
Oh, because they value the pure ones.
Well, that's very interesting. We should keep doing this on the podcast. But let's just do one story because these stories are long.
The last one, I thought
the last one was long, but not as long as this one.
Yeah, this is a book.
And there's still more that they wrote, but I don't want to read it all because that's a lot. But basically, you did the right thing, dude. Take your ring back. Don't marry this woman. Her family's crazy. Don't do it.
And he's not an asshole for doing it.
Yeah, and you're not an asshole for doing it. There's clearly a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And your family is weird too because why? Your sister was supposed to marry the dude. The sister didn't show up for the wedding. So you made the other sister marry him? Why would y'all make her do it? That doesn't make any sense. She probably didn't even know the dude like that. Why would you have her marry him? That's just weird. It has to be from another country, because that doesn't make any sense. That's just weird. Yeah. I'm sorry, but if Marissa was getting married to some dude and she didn't show up to the wedding, I'm not marrying him. Fuck that. I'm sorry, you got a runaway bride. That's your problem. I'm not marrying you.
Would you say that?
I'm not doing it.
And the second thing is the mother stopped the sister from running away.
the grandmother, the aunt, the woman in the family stopped. Who was it? The sister from one of them from getting married.
No. Just the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
thing
not
is
putting a
weird.
ring on a chick that I don't love. A marriage is about part of marriage.
And it's just like, oh, your sister didn't show up for the wedding, so hey, come over here, I'll marry you. No.
That doesn't happen in the United States.
So clearly, you weren't marrying the one girl for love, because if you really loved her and you wanted to marry her so badly and you loved her, why would you? She didn't show up for the wedding. Why wouldn't you, just be like, okay, she didn't show up for the wedding, so come over here, I'll marry you. Like, clearly you didn't love her, because why would you marry her sister?
What's crazy? What's crazy to me is imagine in a state where one person doesn't want to marry you, you get a second option right then and there.
It doesn't work that way.
But what if that family didn't have any other female daughters, whatever? It just said one son, one daughter kind of thing.
Yeah.
What would happen?
He would have to marry the son.
I guess you have to marry the son.
What if the son's married to somebody else?
Oh well.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
I guess you gotta marry off the cousin or something.
Or you have to marry yourself or something like that.
Or maybe the mom have to marry him. That's just weird. No.
Ew.
I'm not marrying nobody. You marry him. It's your fiance. Right. It's your wedding. I'm not marrying him. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. How did that? The girl was just like, okay, I'll marry him. No. I'm not doing it.
At him. Shoot, what?
Ain't doing it. Not gonna happen.
Nope. Especially not here. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that has to be from another country.
It had to be.
It has to be, because no way. Because we don't do that shit here.
I mean, they got some familiar names. Eleanor, Aliana, Theo. Right?
Maybe he edited the names.
Maybe he did to protect the identity of the real people.
That's what I would do if my story was that. I'm not telling y'all the real names. I'm going to edit those names.
Right?
I'm not telling y'all the real names. Because that's just crazy. What are people in the comments saying?
There's one in particular I'm sorry. If this was real, it makes me so cross. Eleanor was sold to Theo to keep the peace.
Yeah.
God, their parents are shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody says, yep, unfortunately sounds like a culture of abuse if you ask me. It is.
Yeah.
That's definitely
the whole culture is fucked up. The sister didn't show up for the wedding. You made her sister marry him. Then you married. You liked the dude's sister, so you proposed to her. But the sister was causing problems in the marriage. Your brother's beating the girl up. She's pregnant. She's still beating her up. Got 3 kids. He's alienating her from her family. She can't. That's a lot of shit. No way.
I'm sorry,
Nope.
but
You dodging a bullet. Don't marry her. Walk away. Walk far away. Don't come back. No.
There is someone in the comment section that doesn't agree with that and says that they're all shits. He says if this is
they're all fucked up. The whole family's fucked up. Everybody's fucked up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy. Imagine having a soap opera like that. But no.
It's a soap opera. It's basically a soap opera.
Yeah. The Jones that come on at 12 o'clock on Channel 9 when you don't have cable. I know, right?
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. We gotta keep doing these. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's interesting, and that's crazy. I'm not doing that.
What other topics do they have? I want to find out.
I'm sure they have a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is that? Is that a meat?
I love a version. Maybe pregnant. I ordered medium rare. Is this rare or medium rare?
Hold on, wait. Read that. What does that say?
If I let my sister know her 12-year-old daughter is no longer a virgin and may be pregnant, am I an asshole for it? Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, we're not getting into that. That's a little bit. Not. We're not getting into that. Well, yeah, we have to keep doing that. That's interesting. I didn't know they had that kind of stuff on there.
All right.
What? Thank you guys for watching the Nonsensored podcast. We love you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are watching, and we really appreciate it. Whoever's watching us, We're in the double digits. Made it to 10 episodes. We're going to keep going. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. This is the Nonsensored Podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.